So yeah, we're about to perform a wedding today, coming up. Alright, welcome back guys. So today we're going to be marrying this engine to the gearbox. And I'm blessed with the presence of my buddy Wayne, the barefoot mechanic, except it's cold today.
So
He's got shoes on. Show your shoes.
So we're after boots.
Lekker. So we're going to start by fitting the flywheel and then getting the clutch on and all the rest of it. So the first thing we're going to do is to fit the flywheel. It's just started raining.
Yeah.
So that noise in the background is the rain on my tin roof. So the flywheel can only go on one way, which is actually quite nice up forward, eh?
Yeah.
So you can't mess it up.
And it avoids the balance shaft complication.
And then the special bolts, they've got Loctite on them for two reasons, eh Wayne?
Yeah, one to stop the bolt from coming out, and the other one is to stop the oil from leaking through.
Yes, so the oil can actually leak through on those threads, eh?
On the bolt holes, correct.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, because they are straight through the crank into the engine.
The torque setting I got on Google is 85 foot-pounds, which is the same as 110 Newton meters. So
Yeah.
that's what we will be doing.
Seeing that we have newtons.
He's that dude with the apple. No, he saw the apple falling, eh?
Yeah.
And then he came up with that law of gravity or some shit like that. So these bolts I'm just putting in so that we can hold the flywheel when we torque it. I'm just going to go find a bar that we can stick in there.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes.
Terrible.
Right.
Yeah, because as soon as it goes down, it's going to catch there. And there we go.
Okay, that's our first torque. And we're also going to torque it in a sequence.
Yeah, maybe I should hold the engine.
Alright, that's 60. I'm going to go straight to 110.
Okay.
Got it. There. Right,
Okay, cool.
Done.
Okay, so we need a clutch plate alignment tool. Or a dildo. That's Wayne likes to call it. But he says no, you can do it by eye. So let's see how that's going to work out. Eh? We're going to throw it on there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Got a new pilot shaft bearing in there.
Yes.
Got a new Valeo. What is it? A Valeo.
Valeo.
Valeo. Is that the way you say it? Valeo.
Valeo, yeah, that's it. So clutch plate has only one way that it can go in. The part that protrudes is to the gearbox.
Yeah. I just want to see something. This thing. Yes, exactly as it is. This one. This hole is to go there.
To the top. Okay.
I'll double check if that's the right one. Yes, indeed it is.
Alright, so put that there. And I'll hold it in place and you screw it in.
Let's get that one in place.
Get your tool.
So now it should all line up after all my tapping and drilling. That feels good. So now, you reckon you're going to line this up by eye?
Oh, yes, that's right.
That should be interesting. I think we might be in for a fight.
You are supposed to tighten a clutch in a circular, in a crisscross fashion.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So as not to bend
Yeah,
the finger.
like most things that's got many bolts.
Yeah.
Go in a sort of sequential pattern, right?
Yes.
Oh.
This feels good to me. There feels good. I'd say that's that, eh?
And you reckon it's lined up now? You didn't even look into the freaking hole.
No, I'm just lining it up with the actual clutch. Yeah, on the outside I can see where the plate.
So if you can whack this in one go, it's well done. I'm sure there must be torque settings for this thing too. But
Oh, yes,
I don't
there
know
are,
what they
eh?
are.
They are. But
It's not that critical. Plus we've got a good excuse.
we do.
Yes, this is forest engineering. The crazy world can go us right by. And it does too.
It does, yeah. If you don't listen to the news.
Yeah, as long as you don't listen to the news.
Yeah.
Which I don't. I don't even have a TV.
Notice how the fingers have now gone
I
in.
see they're all in nicely, but you can also see that if you were to not tighten it sequentially, that's the word, then they will not go in evenly.
Evenly, yes.
Yeah.
Quite right.
I'm still concerned that the lineup is an issue, but you reckon it's hot?
I reckon.
No, I mean, what do I know? The only thing that will happen is you're not going to get the marriage done.
Yeah, the marriage will not go as smoothly.
Okay, but maybe we might as well just talk it, eh?
We can
put
talk
a-
it. Have you got a talk setting?
Just put a 40 and see how it feels.
Right.
And if you think it feels a little bit popped, then
Okay, yes, no, cool.
then at least we know they're the same. I don't know, I'm just taking a wild guess, just feel it. I think it's too much. No, sounds
We
good.
can do it. We can do it. She likes it. There you go.
And then tonight when I can go to Google, I'll see what Google says and how close we were.
That's it.
Cool!
Good. And we have a clutch.
Right, so we are about to perform the wedding. would you bring the bride, please?
Yes.
I guess the gearbox would be the bride.
Right.
Here comes the bride. This guy must be the groom, eh?
You must be. It will have to be. Well, I don't know. Which one's more fussy? Well, I don't know, you know. Actually, the engine is the female. And the gearbox is the male. Heidi Pee-Pee.
If you look at it like that, you're right.
Yeah.
So in the performance of this wedding, Wayne,
Yes.
I'm not sure who's the pastor and who's the bridesmaid. But I've got a feeling that you're going to be the pastor. I will just be the bridesmaid. Right? So look, we've got a new thrust bearing, eh?
Yep. And
The
we
whole
got...
arm has been reconditioned and sorted out. Everything is lacquered. Do we want to put a little bit of grease on there or not?
Not really, because then it collects dust. And you don't want that to get dust.
Nothing. Silicone spray?
Nothing.
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 Okay.
Just like it is.
Alright, let's see.
Alright.
Might have to lift the engine a bit. We'll see now.
Um,
Let's bring this guy closer.
yeah, right. You want to do it on the table? Okay.
Or we can take it off. What do you want to do?
No, I think we could.
Shall we lift the motor?
Let's lift the motor a little bit, eh? And then we're going to have to put a block under the one part. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's starting to look good. Okay. Alright. And then you're going to have to lift a bit more.
Good, yeah.
Lift a bit more.
My,
Yeah.
my
I don't know now why it's sitting.
maybe it's the pilot shaft that's not going into that tower. No. It did go through the clutch on the splines.
Yes, it's definitely locked on the splines.
So now that last little bit, it's maybe the
Shaft bearing.
shaft not going into the
Pilot
bearing.
shaft bearing. Can be, yeah.
Seeing as we didn't do a dildo.
Alignment. I don't think it's. Don't know.
So I'm gonna make a dildo out of this rusty piece of steel quickly.
Right.
Okay, so we've made a spigot shaft of sorts quickly. The eye business didn't work so lekker. So yeah, let's just loosen the clutch plate again, or the pressure plate, eh?
Pressure plate, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do another trick so long. Okay, so here's the forest dildo. So I wrapped some insulation or masking tape around it, so that's enough to build it up. So it's gonna be just a tight fit there. So it should work.
Yes.
Like so, and it's it's just like an interference fit.
But that's good. Yeah. Just
Exactly
there.
what I want.
Yeah. That's deep. That's deep enough, eh?
There we go, that should work.
Right. Then, shall we
So
put
the
it on?
shaft we turn down to the size of the
Spigot shaft bearing.
spigot shaft bearing. Go
Or
see if it
pilot-
works. Go
pilot.
see if it works.
Pilot shaft bearing.
Okay, so in goes my special forest dildo. And that should now hopefully line it up lekker.
Yep.
Pressure plate. I think we're gonna have better luck this time. We do not want to divorce after this wedding. So we need to get the bride and the groom together so they can consummate this marriage.
Happily ever after.
Yes.
Till death do us part.
Okay, let's try this wedding again. I would like the bride and the groom to say, I do.
That will be wonderful.
Get your bolt in?
Yeah, we can tighten. No, it's in.
Oh yeah!
It's in. We can tighten.
Well, I think we can safely say that this wedding has been performed.
Correct. They have both agreed to say I do.
Yes, well done. So hopefully there's no divorces in the future. They just need to consummate their marriage.
New clutch, good flywheel,
Yeah.
torque
Pressure plate.
in, new spigot shaft bearing, pilot
Yeah.
shaft bearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's good.
Class bearing. Everything is lekker.
That's it.
Yes,
And a
feel
new
good.
clutch bearing. Yes.
How does the what do you call that thing? The clutch that lead what?
So that's
How does that feel?
That's an important part of this procedure. Is I do like to release that clutch so that it can release and then re-grab, so that it is absolutely true.
Okay, so we're just going to release the pressure plate, eh?
The pressure plate. That's the clutch plate.
Yeah, the clutch plate on the
Just
clutch.
let it-
Just gonna pull it.
Settle in so that it's happy.
There you go. How does it feel?
Yeah.
Smooth. It's good. Everything's lekker.
Yes.
Awesome. So, Wayne,
Yeah.
now that we've done the wedding,
Yes.
I reckon it's time we start thinking about the honeymoon. There's only one way to get a honeymoon here, and that's to stick this baby in there.
There we go.
Right? And
Definitely.
then these two, the bride and the groom, can consummate the marriage.
Yes.
Hopefully there's a lot of smoke involved. We do it.
And then we can celebrate the honeymoon.
Yeah. We do it.
Let's do it.
So finally I've got this 351 in place. I've got some weight on the front end now so I can evaluate the stance. Very happy about that. Old Wayne had to leave suddenly to go and help somebody with a clutch problem on a Land Rover. So I'm all by myself again. There's still a few challenges here. Let me show you. So the engine is currently just resting on a block of wood down here. I've still got to bolt brackets that will bolt on here for the engine mountings. That part's easy for me. I've got another problem. So the stock exhaust manifold here sits tight against the steering box. I don't know if you can see. So that's definitely a concern. I can't have that. So it looks to me currently as if the only solution would be to take the stock exhaust manifold off and build custom headers to clear the steering box. I don't know, we'll have to check it out a little bit more. But at least I've got it more or less in place. I'm happy about that. So thanks for watching my carrying ons out here in the forest. Until next time, have a good one.